11 huge Coronation Street spoilers for next week. Hey there, Coronation Street fans! Welcome back to Episode Whisper, your go-to source for everything happening in Weatherfield. This week, from October 21st to 25th, we have some thrilling spoilers that you won't want to miss, including a mysterious intruder and a health scare for one of our favorites. So, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications for more exciting updates and behind-the-scenes content. Let's dive into the 11 huge moments coming up next week. 1. An intruder arrives at Sarah's flat. Bethany's journey takes a significant turn as she is finally discharged from the hospital and moves into Sarah's flat to continue her recovery. It's a fresh start for her, but with it comes a lot of mixed emotions. Sarah is focused on supporting her sister, trying to create a comfortable environment for Bethany. However, there's tension lurking just beneath the surface. Damon, desperate to get in touch with Sarah from prison, is trying to warn her about something crucial. But Sarah is too caught up in her day-to-day life, and Bethany needs to notice the missed calls from this unknown number. It's a perfect storm of chaos and care, where family bonds are tested while outside threats loom. Things take a chilling turn when, while Sarah is out doing groceries, Bethany finds herself alone in the flat. Just as she's settling into her new routine, an unexpected intruder shows up. Panic sets in as she realizes someone has entered the space she thought was safe. In a rush of adrenaline, she tries to hide, her heart racing with fear. Will she be able to keep herself hidden from this mysterious figure? The tension mounts as the situation grows more intense, leaving viewers on the edge of their seats, eager to find out what happens next. Bethany's struggle to maintain her safety while navigating her recovery adds a thrilling layer to the unfolding drama. 2. Dee-Dee struggles to cope. Lauren settles into Dee-Dee's flat after being invited to move in with baby Frankie. She hands over some flowers to Dee-Dee as a thank you. Later, the social worker turns up to speak to Lauren. Dee-Dee heads into the kitchen to make tea for everyone, but gets upset when she finds an old love note from Joel in the cupboard. As Dee-Dee rushes out, is this a sign that she's not really coping with having Lauren and Frankie under her roof? Or, with Kit getting suspicious over Dee-Dee's behavior following Joel's death, does she have more to hide? 3. Max declares his feelings for Lauren. Bobby heads to number 8 to confront Max. Feeling frustrated that his friend is avoiding him, he's surprised to find that Lauren is with Max and demands to know what they're both hiding. Later in the week, Lauren tries to reassure Bobby by inviting him to visit Frankie at the hospital. In the baby unit, Max tells Lauren that he has feelings for her and is pleased when she confirms that she feels the same way. 4. Tensions grow over Jesse, David and Audrey gossip about Gail at the salon, with both in agreement that she's being foolish by trusting Jesse. David's week gets worse when he finds out that Carla has made an offer on the house. Before long, David and Sarah clash bitterly with Jesse during an argument at number 8. Gail decides that she's had enough, so she orders David and Sarah out of the house. 5. Gail suffers a health scare. Jesse searches for Lily's bicycle pump in the cupboard under the stairs at the house and makes a surprising discovery. Just as he's about to ask questions, Jesse is concerned to spot Gail struggling with her breathing and clutching her arm in pain. Jesse calls an ambulance, leaving David and Sarah worried as they spot their mum being taken away. They both feel terrible for stressing Gail out with the bickering. Meanwhile, once Gail has gone, Jesse's thoughts turn back to his discovery in the cupboard, and he tries to needle David into a confession. Will David acknowledge the secret he's been keeping? 6. Leanne moves out. As Leanne and Nick pack up their things, the air is thick with unspoken words and heavy emotions. Leanne has made the tough choice to leave the flat, feeling it's necessary for Nick and Sam to take a step back and work through their father-son issues. It's a bittersweet moment for her. While she knows it's for the best, it's hard to walk away from the place that holds so many memories, especially those cherished moments with her late son, Oliver. Each item she picks up reminds her of the love and laughter that once filled their home, making this goodbye feel all the more poignant. Nick, too, is grappling with the weight of their situation. As they sort through their shared past, he takes a moment to express his regrets about how things have turned out between them. He acknowledges the pain and confusion that have driven them apart, wishing things could have been different. It's a moment of raw honesty, as both of them face the reality of their relationship's end. While they may be heading in different directions, there's an underlying sense of respect and understanding, making this chapter in their lives close with a mix of sadness and hope for what's to come. 7. Nick supports Toya. As Toya gears up for her big move, she's filled with a mix of excitement and nerves. Changing her surroundings represents a fresh start, a chance to leave behind old memories and create new ones. The thought of decorating her new place and making it feel like home keeps her motivated, but it also brings a wave of anxiety about the unknown. With so many changes happening in her life, it feels like a pivotal moment and she can't help but wonder what lies ahead. Nick steps in to offer his support, which speaks volumes about his feelings for Toya. He volunteers to drive her to her new place and help her haul boxes, showing that he cares and wants to be involved in her life. As they load up the car, the air is charged with an unspoken tension. Nick's gestures seem to hint that he's not just being a good friend, he's still holding on to the hope of rekindling something romantic between them. His willingness to lend a hand feels like more than just kindness. It's a way of showing he's there for her, not just as a friend, but as someone who genuinely wants to connect. However, Toya finds herself at a crossroads. While she appreciates Nick's help and can sense his lingering feelings, she's unsure of her own emotions. Does she want to explore a relationship with him again? Or is she too caught up in her own personal journey? As they drive to her new home, she contemplates what it would mean to take that step forward with Nick. It's a moment filled with potential, but also uncertainty. The question looms large. Will she open her heart to him again, or is she ready to focus solely on herself? 8. Gemma is offered some time out. Gemma's return to work at the Rovers is far from easy. After losing Paul, the familiar buzz of the pub feels different, almost overwhelming. Each laughter and cheer from customers serves as a stark reminder of the void left by Paul's absence. She tries to put on a brave face, serving drinks and chatting with regulars, but deep down, she feels like she's just going through the motions. The weight of grief hangs heavy on her shoulders, making it hard to slip back into the normal routine that once brought her joy. Noticing her struggle, Kit steps in with some concern. He gently points out that diving back into work so soon might not be the best idea for her mental health. It's clear to him that Gemma hasn't fully processed her loss, and he worries she might be avoiding her feelings by staying busy. He understands that everyone copes differently, but he believes that taking time for herself could be more beneficial in the long run. Kit's approach is caring and thoughtful, reminding Gemma that it's okay to take a step back and prioritize her well-being. To help her find some peace, Kit offers Gemma a chance to escape to his friend's cottage in the Lake District. The idea of spending some time in a tranquil setting sounds appealing, a perfect opportunity for Gemma to clear her mind and reflect on everything she's been through. This gesture shows Kit's genuine concern for her and his desire to help her heal. It's a chance for Gemma to breathe, to slow down and to start coming to terms with her grief in a place far removed from the everyday reminders of her loss. 9. Joseph and Chesney face a race against time. With Gemma away in the Lake District, the responsibility of getting Joseph ready for his skiing trip falls squarely on Chesney's shoulders. It's a big deal for Joseph, and Chesney knows he needs to step up and make sure everything goes smoothly. As he juggles his duties at the kebab shop, the clock is ticking, and the pressure is mounting. He wants to ensure Joseph has the best experience possible, but the weight of his new responsibility is starting to feel a bit overwhelming. After a long, hectic shift, Chesney finally gets a moment to breathe and check his phone, only to be met with a slew of missed messages. His heart sinks as he realizes that the flight schedule has changed and the departure time has been moved up. Panic sets in as he starts to piece together the timeline. He knows that he has to act quickly to get Joseph packed and on his way to the airport. The reality of the situation hits him. Time is not on his side, and every second counts. Chesney races against the clock, scrambling to get Joseph ready while trying to stay calm and collected. He knows how much this trip means to Joseph and doesn't want to let him down. As they rush around the house, gathering last-minute items, Chesney tries to reassure Joseph, all while battling his own stress. The anticipation of whether they can make it to the airport in time hangs in the air, turning this frantic moment into a test of their teamwork and determination. Will they manage to beat the odds and get Joseph on that flight, or will the day take an unexpected turn? 10. Trouble looms at the kebab shop. Chesney gets caught up in the chaos of preparing Joseph for his trip. Kirk takes it upon himself to jump behind the counter at Prima Donna and help out. He's trying his best to keep things running smoothly, but juggling orders and customers while keeping an eye on Chesney is no easy task. Just when he thinks he's managing, things take a turn that could change everything. The atmosphere is buzzing with hungry patrons, and Kirk is doing his best to keep everyone happy, but little does he know, trouble is about to walk through the door. The unexpected arrival of the health inspector throws Kirk for a loop. Mistaking the inspector for just another hungry customer, he greets him cheerfully, oblivious to the serious nature of the visit. As the inspector begins to ask questions and look around the place, Kirk's casual demeanor quickly shifts from relaxed to nervous. With Chesney preoccupied and no one else around to help, Kirk is left to face the situation alone. It's the kind of moment that could lead to serious consequences, and the timing couldn't be worse. Will Kirk be able to handle the pressure and keep the inspector satisfied, or will this day take a turn for the worse? 11. Kit flirts with Daisy. Kit's typing in the back room of the Rovers is becoming quite the distraction for Daisy. The clacking of the keys echoes through the pub, breaking the usual buzz of conversations and laughter. Daisy can't help but roll her eyes at the sound. It feels like it's constantly interrupting her flow and making it hard to focus. She finds herself wishing for some peace and quiet, especially as she prepares for the busy shifts ahead. The noise has become a running joke between them, but it's also a little frustrating. As much as she might be annoyed, she knows Kit's time at the Rovers is coming to an end, and she'll soon have to adjust to a quieter environment. When Daisy finally confronts Kit about his noisy typing, she admits she won't miss the racket at all. But in true Kit fashion, he playfully teases her, suggesting that there are other things about him she might miss once he's gone. It's a light-hearted banter that reveals their close friendship, even amid the annoyance. Daisy can't help but chuckle at his antics, knowing that beneath the surface, there's a sense of camaraderie that she values. While she's looking forward to some tranquility, the thought of Kit leaving stirs up mixed emotions. His presence brings a unique energy to the Rovers, and it's clear that saying goodbye won't be as simple as she thinks. And there you have it, folks. 11 huge spoilers for the week of October 21st to 25th in Coronation Street. With everything from shocking intruders and health scares to heartfelt farewells and budding romances, there's no shortage of drama coming our way. It's clear that the characters are navigating some intense challenges, and we can't wait to see how it all unfolds. What are you most looking forward to? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay updated on all things Coronation Street, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. We'll be here breaking down all the twists and turns in Weatherfield, bringing you the latest news and spoilers, so you never miss a moment. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.